Welcome guys. Many of you been asking me to make a video on anti-aliasing. Should you turn it on or off? What difference does it make? Well, in this video I will show you exactly what anti-aliasing does to your graphics, so you will have a better understanding about it. So here is the side-by-side comparison between anti-aliasing on and off. Anti-aliasing makes the textures look smooth. For example, take a look at the part where water touches the land. It looks pixelated, and you can see the line where it divides water and land in pixels. And if you have anti-aliasing turned on, it makes the part where water touches the land look smooth. So anti-aliasing makes your graphics look more realistic. But not just this, anti-aliasing makes everything look smooth. I mean, every object or obstacle's edges will be smoothened. Everything from vehicles and rocks, trees, weapons. So basically everything or every object's edges will be smoothened, including the hills and mountains. But some of you may not have this option, especially on low-end devices, because it requires a lot of processing power, so that's why it's only available on high-end devices and some mid-range devices as well. Don't worry if you don't have this option, it's not gonna make any big difference at all. But another most common question is that, does anti-aliasing will help you to spot enemies any easier? I don't think anti-aliasing can make it easy for you to spot the enemies. I mean, there isn't going to be any huge differences between anti-aliasing turned off and turned on. Your enemies will look almost identical in both. And also anti-aliasing makes the grass look smooth. Well, at this point I think it makes everything look smooth, including your character. But what about the snakes? Does it make any easier to spot them? I did few more comparison but couldn't find any big differences. But however, I found one thing. When anti-aliasing is turned off, your graphics will look sharp. Everything and every object will look sharper, whereas if you turn on anti-aliasing, it actually smooths down everything. So the anti-aliasing will reduce the sharpness by smoothing down every sharp-looking things. Just for comparison, I'm increasing the sharpness and decreasing it, so you will have a better understanding on what it looks like. So when the anti-aliasing is turned off, you will have a lot of sharpness, and that sharpness will help you spot the enemies slightly easier. But this is totally my opinion, so what do you think? Will the sharpness make it easy for you to identify enemies? Let me know in the comments. And another thing that I have noticed is that anti-aliasing makes everything look good. It fixes weird lighting glitches and makes overall look better. This weird lighting glitch, or whatever it's called, will mostly appear when you're moving, and this lighting glitch happens a lot with small objects, especially like an iron fence as shown here. So anti-aliasing's main purpose is to make the graphics look better, and it also makes everything look smooth, especially in the edges. If you're wondering how anti-aliasing works, it basically blurs down the edges of almost all the objects to make it look smoother, and also it does some other stuff as well, but mostly blurring the edges is its thing. Should you use anti-aliasing or not? The anti-aliasing comes at the cost of few things. If you turned it on, it drains your battery 30 to 40% faster than usual according to my experience. But not just that, it also heats up your device a lot faster than usual. So at the end you will get a lot of frame drops due to the overheating, because anti-aliasing requires a lot of GPU and CPU processing power to make everything look better. I personally don't use anti-aliasing because it gives a lot of frame drops even on iPhone 11, but it's totally up to you and your device. If your device can handle it without giving you any frame drops or overheating, then maybe you could use it, but for mid-range devices, I highly recommend not to use anti-aliasing, because every single FPS matters in this game. That's why I play Smooth Extreme even though my device can support HDR Extreme. It's always a better choice to sacrifice graphics to get better frame rates. But however, if you're playing on emulator, then yeah, you can use anti-aliasing. So is it worth using anti-aliasing? Yes, it makes your graphics look more realistic, but actually no, you can play few more extra matches if you have it turned off as it uses less battery. So at the end it's all up to you and your device. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like these. Enjoy my bot gameplay. See you guys in the next one.
I've never felt so alive in my life.